Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's and Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
We're going to start today by commemorating Drew Struzan. He was the iconic poster artist for Star Wars, among other projects. He did pass away on the 13th at 78 years old. Not only did he do Star Wars posters, you recall his posters. His posters are epic.
Yeah, he's got a certain style about him.
He does. He's done Back to the Future, Blade Runner, E.T., Hook, Indiana Jones, and he did the original trilogy. He started with that. In 1978, he did the re-release of A New Hope poster. He continued through the 2000s with the prequel trilogy. He worked on all the posters for all those. And he also came out of retirement very briefly in 2015 to illustrate a special poster for The Force Awakens.
He did a Force Awakens poster.
He did. Yes, it was in his, of course, iconic style.
Yeah.
But he did one poster. He came out of retirement. He did one up for Force Awakens.
Well, that's cool. I actually did not know that. No, incredible work.
Absolutely.
Iconic. There's so many. It's so strange with Star Wars. Not strange, but kind of cool actually. That there are so many different people who made Star Wars what it is. Sometimes people you don't even realize it, or just so many pieces. It is, as I've said before, it's like lightning in a bottle.
Right. Everyone knows.
Everything just is so incredibly done, from the score to the posters to everything about it.
I mean, no one knew John Williams right off the bat when he started Star Wars, but now his name is associated with greatness.
He'd done Jaws and stuff before,
yes,
but I mean,
over the years he built a legacy, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people think it starts with Star Wars, and then you got Indiana Jones right after that. You've got things like Jurassic Park.
He built
Harry
a
Potter.
lifetime's legacy.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the wrong guy, but
well, and poster artists, they do the same thing. It's just that they're less recognized, less known.
Yeah,
but his
certainly.
work,
it's recognized,
gorgeous.
but it's probably not, his name isn't necessarily the first name you think of when you think Star Wars.
No.
Because there are so many names. It's like, again, so many people have contributed so much to it that it's a sad day, but his work will live on as
forever. George Lucas had something to say about Drew, and after, of course, hearing of his passing, he said, "Drew was an artist of the highest order. His illustrations fully captured the excitement, tone, and spirit of each of my films his artwork represented. His creativity, through a single illustrated image, opened up a world full of life in vivid color. Even at a glance, I was lucky to have worked with him time and time again." I mean, back then, especially when these original posters were coming out, that's what you saw at the movie theater. That's what you saw hanging up. Those are what got your attention.
I feel like they were much bigger back in the day, because oftentimes when you went to a movie years and years ago before the internet, you would go there and you'd see the poster, and that would be like your first glimpse of a movie, and you'd be like, oh, that looks cool. I want to see that movie.
Look at all his characters.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you wanted the poster for your bedroom wall, and that's what you got. You looked at it all the time and said, that's that movie. I loved that.
Yeah, exactly. But a big part, more so back in the day, I think movie posters were a really big. I remember the first teaser poster for the Phantom Menace with Vader's shadow cast on the wall from Anakin, that young Anakin. I have that still somewhere, maybe in a tube. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's move on to some Mandalorian news, because Mandalorian news trickles out slowly and painfully.
You mean Mando and Grogu, or Grogu and the Mandalorian, which is what Disney probably wanted it called?
No, it's the Mandalorian and Grogu. Yes.
Baby Yoda and the other guy.
Baby Yoda and Tin Can.
Yeah, Tin Man.
Tin Man.
The new Tin Man.
All right. Well, Jeremy Allen White has officially confirmed the earlier reporting that he is playing Slimy. Stinky? Stinky.
Yes. Probably could call him Slimy too, but he's called Stinky.
Swole now.
Yes. But Rada the Hutt.
Rada the Hutt.
As Ahsoka called him, Stinky. And
the son of infamous Tatooine crime lord Jabba the Hutt. He's decided to open up an arena, and he does some fighting or something, gladiatorial games. He got himself shredded. I don't know.
He is quite shredded. Gracchus is jealous, I think.
I'm sure he is.
I don't know what the trend with Buff Hutts is, but
I'm there for it.
I know you are.
Forget Minotaurs, Buff Hutt.
Oh, don't bring up Minotaurs. God, now you got me. Now I got this really bad.
I had to say it. I'm not thinking about it, though. I just thought it'd be funny to say.
I'm just seeing Rada the Hutt on a book cover now.
No. Okay, he could be on a book cover, couldn't he?
Anyway.
Well, aside from getting the news that it is officially his role, he also made a note that Pedro Pascal, who of course voices the Mandalorian, was doing ADR for the movie, and that he anticipated he would begin ADR work for the film as well.
I love that you said voices the Mandalorian. Doesn't play him.
I had to specify that because I don't want to take away credit from the other two.
I know, yes.
From Brandon Wayne and Lateef Crowder.
Yes, those are the guys who play the Mandalorian.
Yes. The swagger, the attitude, the stunts.
Yeah, I'm sure Pedro's in there from time to time,
But I find it interesting that he said that Pedro came in to do ADR, which is digital recording.
It's like replacing the lines on set, yeah.
Yes, because when you're on set and you record the lines, sometimes they're a bit muddy. Yeah. But instead, he's going to go to a sound booth and record the lines.
Doesn't he always do that? I mean...
That's what's interesting to me. I pointed at him emphatically. If anyone needs to know. That.
But
that is what is
that's what he always does, though. I don't know why we are...
No, if it means he's going to go in to record lines, we know he's not on set standing around in the suit with the helmet on.
No, he's probably
He's got two others who do that. Which means that he has to have a scene where he takes his helmet off.
Not necessarily. He could just be recording the lines of the other guys.
For the movie, man. It's for the movie. It's the big screen. He's got to take the helmet off.
The helmet will come. There's no way Pedro would be doing this movie without the helmet coming off. Come on now. I mean, we know it's coming off. I don't know that this proves it, but we just know it is.
I mean, that's good, but it could be better.
It could be better, yes.
Wonder Woman. Oh.
Wonder Woman was something else. 1984 Wonder Woman, yeah.
Yeah. But I do assume that means he's going to have scenes where his helmet comes off and he's going in to re-record the lines so they sound better.
Maybe.
Because or else he's... Why is he standing around in the suit?
Well, he's got to record the other guys' lines too. He could just be as easily recording the lines that the other guys are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it means nothing.
I think
but
it means
think the helmet comes
everything.
Off. We agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm. White also said, "It was exciting, it's funny. I met Jon Favreau, who directed the film and the series prior, and I've been such a huge fan of Jon's for a very long time. And so when we talked about the movie, I asked about swingers, and he said, would you like to come in and maybe talk about doing a voiceover for Star Wars? He says, I love Star Wars. I'd be happy to. And then in the moment, almost, I discovered the weight of the character I was voicing. It's been a fun process. I came in to do the voice. They hadn't filmed the movie yet. They made the movie. I came in and did more. I'll probably do a bit more. I spoke to Pedro the other day. I think he was doing some more work and seeing more of the film. I'm very excited to take my kids to see that one. I think it's going to be really fun."
I feel like mentioning that Swingers is a movie from quite a few years ago.
So he wasn't
Vince Vaughn. Yeah, not
propositioning.
He wasn't talking about like going swinging.
With
Vince Vaughn was. It's a good movie actually. I've seen it years and years ago now.
Also, Sigourney Weaver was at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, and she did a small interview. They talked about her entire career, but they did have a few lines about her role on The Mandalorian. You
gotta be asked about Star Wars.
As she is going to be playing Colonel Bishop, an officer of the New Republic. In the interview, she said that she was thrilled. I was only on set for a few days, but I was surrounded by all sorts of creatures. Small.
She's only in there like a...
Which is funny because we reference sometimes the leaks from Jeff Schneider, that he is a leak guy.
Such a strange name to have, but yeah.
He said in January that her role was only for a few scenes.
Well, he knows
he might be right.
Somebody. Well, he's obviously right. She's only going to be in...
like she's confirming it.
Yeah, she's probably in there for the scene we've seen in the trailer where she tells Mando the mission, and she might be in there one other scene.
When they're done, she goes, good job with the mission.
Yeah, something like that. She got to film it all in a couple of days.
I'm sure that saved Disney some money.
Well, yeah. I mean, it saves her time, too. I'm sure if you're an actress like of her caliber, you don't want to have to come back 20 times to film 20 different scenes, or when you can just do it all at once. So,
for a reminder about her role, at Celebration, she said her character that she's a fighter pilot. She came up in the rebellion, and now she's trying to protect the New Republic, and I believe is completely committed to what she does, has a good sense to hire Mandalorian and his sidekick, and I'm going to find out if they're as good as they say. I'm counting on it.
Spoiler alert, she failed to protect the New Republic.
I like that she just calls him his sidekick. She won't even say Grogu.
But for now, that's going to be all we got for you this time. Your turn. Take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of any and all of today's news, and let's talk some Star Wars. And so until next time, thanks for watching.